today what I am trying to say something about the Japanese languages. It is look like a beginners who and all don't know anything about that language. For them also, I am trying to explain about this language. So today we had chosen some topics like what is the script, what is the levels of Japanese, how that script which we are writing, how we have to framing some new sentences, what are all the basic things which we need to learn this language, and is it very easy to learn this language or do we have any complication? So how long will it take to learn this language? So compare than other foreign language, how do we what derive Japanese language with other language? So is it do we have any age limit to join this course, or do we have like that? I have planned to discuss with you guys. So this is like a general topic which I am planning to discuss about with you. So I hope you know totally in Japanese languages we have 5 categories. That is initially with N5, and the next step is like a N4, and another next step is N3, N2, and N1. Like that, we will have like a descending order. So those who are new to this language, initially like a beginners means we start up with the N5. That is the least level for the beginners. So if any one of the guys doesn't know anything, so I am purely like a college background. I am purely like a what uh, non-technical person. So is it we have to enroll only like a N5? Yes, we have initially like a N5 is the least level. So once if we enter into N5, then it is very easy to learn next level. I will help you to guide what we have to do in this each and every level. So N5 is like a beginner's level. Okay. So again, N5 means what actually we have to do. So very first, your responsibility is like you have to learn. Very first is the script, that is Hiragana script, Katakana script, and the Kanji script. So totally, very first you have to learn these 3 types of script first. So once you learn the script, then we will follow the lessons. For example, I am just sharing my screen. 1 second, please. Is you guys are able to see my screen? Hello? Can you please unmute and talk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Just a minute, please. Hmm. This is the primary book, Minna no Nihongo 1. This primary book, which it contains totally 25 lessons. So if you know this 25 lesson, then I can say our exam board will can recognize, okay, you are like a certified for the basic level. So this is the 25 lesson is the only for the basic level. Okay, to enter into the 25 lessons, precautionarily, what we have to do means very first, we have to learn script first. For example, you want to know how the hiragana and the katakana script should be in this lesson means 1 second, I will help you to figure out. Yes. If you see here, this is the kana and the mora. So this is the like a one table kind of the thing. So in this table, we will have like a tables. For example, left hand side, we have some big tables. Right hand side, we will have some small tables. So like that, we will have the script. Okay, sir. In this one, how I can remember which one is hiragana? With the very first I said, to come into the lesson, we should learn first the script. Okay, script means again we have a three types of script: hiragana script, katakana script, kanji script. I am just refreshing again. Here again, if you see this cell, we will have the three letters. Left hand side is one letter, right hand side is one letter, down one is like a normal English letter. Like that it was designed. Okay. For example, how we have to remember this all the script means, here right and top, they have given highlighted few things. So whenever any cell which it reference the left hand side means like a hiragana script, right hand side means like a katakana script, down one is like a Roman alphabet. Roman alphabet means nothing but how do we pronounce that particular script. Here, if you take the first row, what it is there in Roman alphabet, A, I, U, E, O. So this is the first row. But in pronunciation wise, you should tell like a E, U, A, O, especially for the first row. The remaining rows and all, there is no change. A will become A here. So left hand side, very first, when you are starting the course, then first you have to get practice the hiragana, then get practice the katakana. Then finally, I will help you to how to do the kanji part. So that is what usually the syllabus will be designed. Again, okay, sir. Here you just mentioning a, e, u, a, o is there. How I have to remember? So is there have any way, for example, if you see here, a might have like this. 1 second. I will maximize it. Yes. If you see the A, it will look like this. So suppose which part I have to start first. How do I need to bend? How do I need to bend? How I can come to conclude that particularly whatever the A which I have written is right or wrong. So do we have any thing to measure, or is it only we have to think like this? No. Here we have the practice sheet. What is the practice sheet? For example, hiragana script, we will have one practice sheet is there. Katakana, we will have one practice sheet is there. So once if you started to remember the script, like any in this six table, any script, a, e, u, a, o, like that, if I want to learn means, if you come to the hiragana script, the first row they have given as an top right. So again in bottom they have written like how do we start, how do we need to bend, how do we need to complete. For example, here very first in main textbook I have shown this row. In this row again like a right up they have written again. So if I need to write we have to follow this thumb rules. For example, to write we have like a stroke orders. So first stroke order, you have to write like this 1. Then you have to bend like this 2. Then again, you have to write like this 3. Then finally, we can say this letter as an A. So to get memorized, you have to write this empty cells and get memorized. This is the only one shortcut to memorize the script. Okay. Suppose, do we have, or can we now, shall we practice how it will be in like a normal paint means? Here I just taken a paint. So in that paint, I just make it as an some multiple rows and columns. Again, I chosen this one here. Very first, what they have said, tell, for example, A means 1, 2 means this one, 3 means like this, we have to bend and complete. So to show you here, 1, I am just doing 2, 3, then I can say A. See, I am doing on a paint, some up and downs will be there. When you are doing on in your what a normal worksheet, it will be fine. So this one I can say, this is what we have to write and get practice. So, okay. Next, E. A letter which it will contain the 3 strokes. So is it necessary all the script which it contains 3 strokes? No. E, according to the letter, the stroke will get differ. A which contains the 3 strokes, E which will contain the 2 strokes. Say E 1 and 2. Here they have highlighted in red mark. So you have to follow this red mark and you have to start and get practice E 2. Then O 1 and 2. So this is the only 2 strokes for O. Then A 1 first stroke and a second stroke. Then it we can say as an A. Then next O again like a 3 strokes. 1, 2, 3. Then finally I can come to conclude this is a O. So each and every script which we will have the stroke order. So according to the stroke orders, we have to get memorize about this script. So this is the hiragana script. Next, again we have the second row. So do we need to write a second row also like a same type of script? Do we have in that our Excel sheet? Yes. Next page, if you come again, ka, ki, ko, ke, ko, which it contains own stroke orders to get a practice. Then sa, she, su, se, so, again, which it contains the own stroke orders we have to follow. Then ta, ichi, uts, te, to, again, which it contains the own stroke orders. Next, na, ni, nu, ne, no, again, which it contains own stroke orders. Then next, ha, he, fu, he, ho, again, which it contains own stroke orders. Like that, totally, this PDF, which it contains the 10 pages. Okay. To get remember hiragana, is it having only this 10-page PDF is sufficient to get remember? No. For example, again, I am coming to the main textbooks. Whatever we have seen the practice sheet, which it is getting from only from this first table. So very big table left hand side. Totally this table only we have the practice sheet. Okay, then what about the others? We will have the small right hand side. We have the other script. Then how, whether do we need to get remember this all? Yes, definitely. To come into the lesson, you have to remember this all 6 tables, both hiragana and katakana. Then only I can come to the lesson number 1. Why I am saying is, suppose if I say something in the lessons, if you come and refer the original script means again it will take the time consuming. That is not at all ethics. So very first basic, definitely you should be thorough. Then I will validate. Suppose if I start the hiragana and the katakana, how I can come to conclude? Okay, some XRY persons is joining in my team. Then is he remembered all the script or not? Suppose what happened is, first day, I will explain the hiragana and I will give the time duration. I will ask you to write in front of me and WhatsApp me. Then if you're doing any mistake from there itself, I will correct it. Then once complete the hiragana, I will make a 1 mark test. Either I will ask you to write the table as it is, or if I say something, you have to write like a alakate. Then if you make right, then I can say, okay, some persons in my team is got a what a knowledge in the hiragana. Then only I will start to the katakana. Like that, if you know or if you remember this entire tables, then only, sorry, then only you can comment to the lesson. So that is what I am just driving sessions. This is like a hiragana script. Then again, In our discussion, I said, what about the other tables here? Here, again, totally, I am just deriving this entire sheet as a two part. The first part is nothing but like a low pitch. That is the table number 1, 2, 3. This first half is like a low pitch. Second half is like a high pitch. 1 second, please. Sorry. Second part is like a high pitch. So how do we come to conclude either which one is a low pitch, which one is the high pitch means? For example, here the first table, whatever we have seeing is low pitch. Right hand side is nothing but how do we combine the letters. Combine the letter means again the script which we are borrowing from the first table. For example, key we already remembered. Ya already we have here. So key plus ya, then we can say kya. Key plus u, we can say q. Key plus u, we will say q. So like that, we have to combine one by one script, then we can come to conclude. Suppose if I need to make a one small word means definitely this all 6 table is necessary. So letter combinations also you get remember. That is the one part. Again, she plus ya, sha, she plus you, shu, she plus you, shu. Then chi plus ya, cha, chi plus you, chu, chi plus you, cho. Nya, new, new. Hya, hyu, hyo. Mya, mu, mu. Then ria, ryu, ryu. So these all left hand side big tables and the right hand side two tables, it's like a low pitch. Okay. Once complete the low pitch, then how do we get remember about the high pitch? Nothing but see here, very first second row, we have taken a ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. If you come down along with the ka, if you make the double quotes, it will become a ga. That means instead of ka, here we can put it as in a ga, ga. That is a pitching or pronouncing itself like a little bit high. So is it only way to how can I get remember that particular script is like a low pitch or high pitch? That means whenever we have like a script with a double quotes, then we can say that particular script is like a ga. Here, if you see here, the first row ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, as it is, we are taking and we are just making along with that script double quotes, it will become ga, gi, gu, ge, go. Next, sa, she, su, se, so will become like a ja, ji, ju, je, jo. Like next, ta, chi, it's, te, to will become like a da, ji, zu, de, do. Next, ha, he, hu, he, ho will become like a ba, bi, bu, be, bo. Again, ha, he, hu, instead of double quotes, if we write a small circular entire script, then will become pa, pi, pu, pe, po. So like that, double quotes means nothing but we just giving a pitching or pronouncing as in a little bit high. That's it. Again, what about this right two tables? Right two tables is nothing but like a, again, we are combining the letters from this main script, this first one. Gi plus ya will become gya. Gi plus u will become gyu. Gi plus u will become gyo. G plus ya will become ja. G u ju. G u ju. Bya bu bu. Pya pu pu. So this is like a entire 6 tables. If you know thoroughly this table 6 tables, then what happened? Then how long will it take to get remember? See, if you are like a working persons means definitely you can get a practice within per day 1 or 2 hours means within a week you can get memorized. Suppose like a college students, I have a more leisure time, means within 3 to 4 days, you can get remember everything. But you have to put more effort. You have to sit and study and manually you have to write that one. Then only it is easy to get remember. Suppose, no, I don't have a time. With a only one glance, I will see. Is it possible to get remember everything? It is possible, but when you are someone is asking to write something in Japanese, means you should know how to do that particular writing. Means now itself you have to get practice, then only it is very easy to get remember. That is a only one shortcut. So next thing is like a katakana. So now whatever we have discussed about the hiragana, hiragana means in the all six tables left hand side we just discussing about the hiragana. The same thing right hand side's like a katakana. Okay, katakana means what? This one, suppose same pronunciation a e u a o, right hand side. When we have to look about the right hand side script, then this is the katakana script. See, if you see that particular one row, hiragana a e u a o is getting differ katakana a e o. That means the structure itself it is getting differ. So you have to get remember both hiragana and katakana structure. You have to memorize. That is a only one way. Then only we can start our coming into the lesson. That is a one thing which I need to convey. Okay. Katakana means again like how do we start and write the katakana. Here we have the practice sheet is there. Again, like a e u a o is there, like along with the stroke orders. 1 second. See here, a means like a 1 or 2. This is the 2 stroke orders, especially for the katakana a. E means like a 1 and 2. O means 1 2 3. Then a 1 2 3. O 1 2 3. So we have like these three stroke orders. If you refer back with hiragana stroke orders, small 1 minute. If you see a here 1 2 3 stroke is there, but in this one katakana a we have only 2 stroke orders. So when you are practicing, so you have to get remember this stroke order along with the script. Totally we have like a 46 script which it is available both hiragana and katakana. So you have to get remember this all this script along with the combination. Combination means nothing but right hand side which I have explained you. So this entire thing you have to get remember first. Okay, so you just assume I have completed hiragana, I have completed katakana. Then what is the next step? Next step is nothing but we just come into the lessons. Okay, lessons means what, boss? Here, do we have any like a college type of lessons, or do we have any what paragraph kind of thing? No, it is like a only simple thing. I will show to you. Like a small vocabulary. For example, if you take the lesson number 1, very first it will comes as a vocabulary. Vocabulary means nothing but what is the meaning for each and everything. Very first beginningly we just like a learning. Very first we will learn the vocabulary. Next it will contains the 2 pages. I will explain you what is what in this one. Next, translation. Here they have given some sentences in English. You have to translate in the Japanese. I will help you when our part of our course. I will help you how to do that one. So this is second one is translation. Then third one is like a reference word and information. Reference means word and information means what? Each lesson uniquely they have chosen some topic. So in this topic, they have given some more detailed information. So those detailed information we will discuss here. In this lesson number 1, they have given like a country, people, and a language. So what are all the types of countries, what are all the types of peoples are living, what they are talking the spoken languages. So like that they have given some table format. So each and every lessons it will get different. That is different thing. Next one is like a nothing but a grammar explanation. Okay, each lesson which it contains the grammar. So how do we make a one small simple sentences in Japanese? Means here, how do we particularly along with the correct grammar, how do we make any one simple sentences like a we will have some list of grammar parts is there. So once if you come into the lessons, I will help you to explain what is what in this one. So if you take any lesson, so totally very first discussion I have told you, totally we have like a 1 to 25 lessons. So each lessons which it contain very first vocabulary, second one is translation, third one is like a reference word and information, fourth one is like a grammar. So each lessons, all 25 lessons contain different set types of thing, but structure is the same. So if you come to conclude or if you know these all those things, then easily you can attain as an N5 proficient candidate, like that we can say. So whatever here in our part of our course, it will have three things parallelly will happen: read, write, talk, along with the listening. So these four things definitely should happen. So whenever we have some group of peoples, like I will give the common topic. So you have to discuss like whatever you know, just Google it also, no issues. So you among your folks, you have to discuss and you have to identify some new ideas and come up with some feedback. Suppose in case if there is any new things are there, definitely we will appreciate. So this is the way which we have planning to drive. So that is a one thing today in our webinar we are just discussing. So we just discussed Hiragana script, Katakana script and a Kanji script. Also we have like a what are all the types of level in the Japanese language. Totally I already discussed N5 is there, N4 is there, N3, N2, N1, like we have like some levels. Then how do we make a one small type of sentences? For example, I just now only I've started to learn the language. So what I don't know anything about that one. So how do I can come to conclude whether am I created sentence is correct or not? No, I will help you. For example, if you come to the lesson number 1, guys, any doubts in this one? I will next before going to the move. Hello. Hello. Is anybody there?
No doubt, sir.
Okay, you just hearing whatever I'm trying to say. Am I right? At least you should respond or something you have to
Yes, yes.
interrupt. Then
I'm
only
sorry,
it
sir.
is like a interactive.
I got it. I'm sorry, sir.
Yes. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Come to the lesson number 1. In the vocabulary, vocabulary itself, we will start to study. But just even though you if you not understand also, you just see or hear what I am trying to say, and I will help you to how to make a one small sentences in Japanese. For example, here in lesson number 1, I already told you we have like a 2 pages of vocabulary. So watashi, watashi, totally 3 script. Watashi means I. Watashi tachi means be. Anata means you. Anahito means that person. Anakata also that person. That means polite equivalent of anahito is like a anakato. Anything according to the context we can choose. Mina-san means ladies and gentlemen. San means we are just giving the respect. For example, Mr. Gautam San, or like a Shilpa Shan. Like that, we will each and everybody name suffix. If we put the San means like we are just giving the respect to the particular guys. Next, Chan means like giving a respect to the children's. Kun means like we get along with the name. For example, Ramesh Kun means uh, we just giving a respect to that boy. Kun means less than 8 years. Jin means like a nationality. America Jin, Indo Jin, like that. We are just giving a suffix for the nationality. Sensei means teacher. Kyoshi means teacher or instructor. Gakusei means student. Kaisha in means company employee. Sha in means employee of the company. Ginko in means like a bank employee. Isha means medical doctor. Kenkyu Sha means researcher or a scholar. Engineer, purely Katakana, engineer. Dai Gaku means university. Bio in means like a hospital. Tenki means electricity or light. Dare or Donata especially mentions about the who. Next, Sai means what is your age? How old are you? Like that, Sai means especially to say something or inquiring someone's age. Nan Sai means how old are you? Waikutsu is polite equivalent of the Nan Sai. Then hi means yes. Iye means no. Setsure Deshanga means excuse me, but can I have your name, please? Like that, the meaning will come. O Namayava means may I have your name, please? Hajime Mashite means how do you do? Dozo Yoroshiku Monigaishimasu means pleased to meet you. Dozo, sorry, Kochirawa Gautam Sandes. That means this is Mr. Gautam. Dash Kara Kimashita. That means I came from India. Indo Kara Kimashita. Like that, we can make our own sentences. Again, in this one, we just see something about the vocabulary. Okay, by using this vocabulary, how do I make the one small sentences? Suppose if you come to the down, here we have like a grammar part. So in this grammar part, here they have mentioned one small sentences. What the small sentences? For example, sample case number 1, Vata Shiva Maiku Mira Des. That means I am Mike Miller. Vata Shiva means I already tell in vocabulary, it says about the I. Maiku Mira means Mr. Miller, they will pronounce as a Maiku Mira. Vatashiva Mike Mira Des. That means I am Mr. Mike Miller. So this is like a one small sentences which we can frame it in Japanese languages. So each and every lesson which it contains both Japanese along with English. So there is no confusion in this one. If you come down, next one is second one, Vata Shiva Engineer Des. Again, Vatashiva means in our vocabulary, I already told you something about Vatashi means I. So I. Engineer means engineer. This means am. Then we can say or frame it frame it the sentence as an English. I am an engineer. Then suppose whatever you said is like a positive type of sentences. Suppose in case if I need to make some negative type of sentences means how I can tell means here we have one more sample cases. What in this one they say sample case number 3, Santosh Shanva Gakusei Ja Arimasen or Deva Arimasen. That means Santosu means Mr. Santosh. So San came. So Mr. Santosh Sanva Gakusei means student. I already explained you in vocabulary. Ja Arimasan, Deva Arimasan, especially in the negative form. That means Mr. Santosh is not a student. So this is what you have to memorize. Then next one. Suppose if I need to make a questionnaire type of sentence, if I ask a question to someone, if I try to ask a question to someone, either I have to get answer. That is like a questionnaire type of sentences. How? Excuse me. Excuse me. Santosh Shanva, America Jin Deska. Santosh Sanva, America Jin Deska. That means, is Mr. Miller an American? Questionary. Whenever the particular sentence ending with the ka, then we can say like a questionary. Is Mr. Miller an American? Answer. Hi, America Jindes. That means yes, he is an American. That means Mr. Miller is an American. Like that, the sentence meaning it will get end. Then another type of sentences I will show to you how it will come. If you take a fifth one, noun one is there, noun two is there. So by using the no, we can combine the two nouns. Mira Sanva, IMC no shy in this. Mr. Miller is an employee of IMC company. Like that, the meaning will come. So we will have the step-by-step grammar to get memorized. So like that, we can make any small sentences in the Japanese. So for our discussion, I am just giving a chance to you guys in this discussion, what you have understand, what you need a more clarification, please feel free and raise your hand. Please, I am asking the questionnaire session. Hello, please unmute and talk, please. Hello, guys. Any doubts in this one?
No, sir.
Others? From Asims to everyone, no doubts, sir. Okay. Others? We have Sanchit is there. I can see Wo is there. Anything or any discussion, any doubts? If you have any doubts, then it is more interactive. You will ask a few questions. I will answer. So unless and until if you have to open your mouth, please. Okay. No issues. So this is about like a language part lessons we have seen. So again, generally about the Japanese, I am trying to say something. Totally, we will have like a 48 script, both hiragana and a katakana. So to get practice or to come into the N5, definitely that all 48 script you have to get remember. Along with that, I just shown you some kana and mora page. In that page, we will have some 6 tables. So all both 6 tables like high pitch as well as the low pitch you have to get remember. That is a one thing I am just sir just explain that they will not answer. Okay, okay, no issues. Okay, Gautam. So script means totally like again like a hiragana 48 script, katakana 48 script, kanji 113 type levels of kanji is there. That kanji alone, if you get remember, that is sufficient. And part of our course, I will explain all the script. That is a one thing. So to get practice, you definitely you have to get practice this basic letters. Then only I can come into the lesson part. That is a one thing. So again, is this Japanese like a easy language compared than other foreign languages? Means yes. See, only when you are coming into the N5, so you will feel like a little bit difficult. Once if you come and understand the language, then it is very easy compare than other languages. So in job opportunities also, it is a very more, suppose here if you are having only in any interviews means, if you know Japanese means again they will shortlist because market is expecting that much demand for the Japanese languages. So if you know the Japanese language very easily, your resume will get shortlisted. That is a one thing I just giving the surety, because most of the companies started to migrate from China to Japan. Companies migrated from China and Japan to the India. So we have a lot of job opportunities out there. So it is a very good time to invest language, Japanese language in your career. So that is a one thing which I am giving the input to you. Next thing is like, uh, do we need to have any special attention to get uh, enter into this language? No. So suppose I am having like a education background is like I am completed B12th. I completed engineering. So I completed some doctorate. So I am a homemaker. I am just like a just now marriage completed. So do we need to give any special attention? Means nothing, but this Japanese language doesn't see anything else. Only one thing is you know, or you should know this one. So whenever you are trying to talk like in our normal discussion by day, whatever you are discussing, the same thing you have to get practice in Japanese. Initially, it will take some time, but when you are coming into the language depth, then it is very easy to get understand. That is a one thing I am just giving the surety. So there is a no age limit to learn the Japanese. So in my batch or in my students, we will have like 8 years old students also entered in the N5 and he is also get certified. And also again extreme level 65 years age, he's want to go under sustain in Japanese. One sir came, so he also gets certified. So there is a no dependency between the age. At any age you can learn this language. That is a, and one more thing which I need to conveying you. Next thing is like age we have discussed, and educational qualification also we can discuss. Job market also we have discussed. Next thing is like alphabets, Hiragana, Katakana, Kanji also we have discussed more. And the vocabulary part also I have given some sample cases along with some small sentences we have discussed. Next thing is like again like yes, pronunciation wise, like how do we pronounce like Indian peoples? How the pronunciation will be there in foreign language, Japanese people. Pronunciation wise, in our Indian pronunciation, somewhat little bit differ with the Japanese pronunciation, because they're all like a native Japanese speakers. So they born and brought up in Japan means the way of the pronunciation it will be little bit differ. But when we are get a practice with day by day activities, for we our Indians also we can equate to them. So there is a no that much complexity is needed. Okay, next thing is how long did we take to complete N5 or N4? So that is a one more question I am just answering. For example, if you start N5 now, if it will take, so few students enthusiastically studying within a month I need to complete. Yes, it is possible. No, I have to sit and study with aram say, like we have to depth study means within a 2 to 3 months. I am just giving the some maximum time limit. So within this 3 months you can attain the N5. So that is up to you. So if suppose yeah, I'm like a working people, so I can contribute only the weekend means like how long will it take? Like that also doubts will occur. So no, don't bother for that one. So every week like 4 to 5 hours, either you are coming into the weekday session or a weekend session, anything we can equal at 5 to 7 hours. So within 2 to 3 months we will cover up you, or we can make you proficiency with the Japanese language. That is a one thing I am just giving information to you. Like after completing N5, then do we need to same time limit for N4 means? Uh, suppose if you know, after completing the N5 continuously, you are starting with the N4 means it won't take much time. So again, 1 or 2 months, if you study the N4 means N4 also you can get complete. So there is a no dependency for both the N5 and N4. And one more questions, do we have suppose I started to learn N5. So, but I haven't appeared any exam. So do we need to start the N4? Is it possible, or will they be accept our thought? Yes, no dependency is required. Either you can study N5 as well as the N4. So there is a no dependency. You have to complete N4, then only you have to start N4. Sorry, N5 to N4. The only one thing is, if you come to N4, definitely you should know about the N5. Then only you can sustain into the N5, sorry, N4. So like that, you have to get practice both all from the scratch. That is what I am trying to explaining you. And we will have like a two types of examination board is there. One is like a Japanese level Japanese examination board. Another one is like a Chinese examination board. So Japanese examination board, they will conduct the exam yearly twice, like a first Sunday of the May and the first Sunday of the December. So those 2 dates only they will conduct the Japanese board examination. But if you take the Chinese board, they will conduct every 3 months. They will conduct a one examination. So both are same pattern, same book, same thing. But conducting the examination board is whatever your choice. If you are okay with the Chinese board, yes, please go ahead. If you want to only in Japanese board, yes, no issues. That one also. The only one thing is duration. Japanese board means yearly 2 times. Chinese board means yearly 4 times. So that is a one thing I want to convey you. Next thing, any doubts, guys? I just explained everything. So you only should tell what is what. Not sir. None sir. Azim says, okay. What Sanchit and Wo? Okay, so that's it from my side. If you ask any question, then I will help you to understand or explain it more. So exam pattern and questionnaire pattern, as well as the what we are trying to drive in our part of the syllabus, everything I have shown you. So I have explained each and everything nook and corner in our syllabus. Only one thing is, if you join, then we will have like a one what a set of activity to start and execute. So you all three like a working employee or like a study, you just please tell something about you to get understand.
Hello.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, sir. I just want to ask. You're going to take the class for the weekdays as well as weekends also, right?
Both things are happening, sir.
And the weekend timings between 10 and 12, right?
Weekdays or weekend you're asking?
Weekend.
Yeah, weekend 10 to 12.
10 to 12. All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Mm. Others? Okay, that's it from my side. So you only should tell others. Jakruti, Sanchit, and Wo.
Sir, we can wild up, sir, because they are not responding, right? If it is finished means we can wild up.
Yes, completed. From
Yes, sir.
my side is okay. That's it.
Thank you, sir. It was a good section.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.